Hi, Wenda O'Neill here, and today I'm going to show you how I made these gorgeous folding invitation cards. The first thing that I did was, well, I uploaded the file. So when I upload the file into Cricut Design Space and then choose Add to Canvas, everything comes to me already grouped. And this is great. Everything is already perfectly sized to fit each other. If you're going to resize this at all, then don't ungroup it. But before you cut, you do want to ungroup. And here's why. Because you probably don't want everything to be on the same color cardstock. So if you want your insert to be a different color cardstock than the folding card itself, you need to change the color of the material. So even though I may not be using a green cardstock when I cut it, I just need it to be a different color than the other material so it doesn't cram it onto the same mat. Same thing with my envelope. I'm just going to make that a different color. So now I have 3 different colors. I can use whatever color cardstock I want, but this helps the system, it helps the Cricut system change everything and put it all on its own separate mat. See? So even though it could probably have fit that insert and this card, it didn't even try because they're 2 different colors. I know. Awesome, right? Then the last tip I have for you is so right now I'm cutting on my Air 2. I have a Maker 2, I have a Maker 3, but today I'm using my Air 2. I always cut with heavy cardstock, even if I only have 80-pound cardstock. And here's why. Because it really does a nice job of cutting through. And now, this is my favorite part about cutting cardstock. The mat, bending the mat does all the heavy lifting. Look how it keeps my card flat and it pulls off a lot of the little pieces and sort of leaves them on the mat. I'm just picking the edges to get it started. And you can see then it just sort of does the rest of it for me. Now, I'm not going to tell you to bend your mat as much as I'm bending it right now because I have broken many a mat over bending. It just snaps. So you really do have to use, some thought and make sure that you don't just muscle through it, right? But look at that. Oh, I love this design. I really, really love this design. And now to get the little pieces out of the holes, I'm just going to use some painter's tape. It's just sticky enough to pull out those little pieces that even if I tried to poke them out with my poker, they would just sort of push through. They wouldn't. Have you ever done that? Poked it through and it's still there. It just is now pointy on the other side. So now I'm just going to fold it. But first I need to decide which side I want. All right, I'm gonna fold this side into that side. So I used double-sided cardstock, which means that both sides have a printed design on them. So I like this and I don't like this. I like it because it's gorgeous, but I feel like both sides are a little similar, which is why I created the scalloped edged, no pun intended, get it? Scallop underwater. I created the scalloped edge insert because when you put that inside, it really makes the design pop. I mean, that is so nice. I know. I really, really love this design. The other thing that's in the SVG is the envelope. Let me show you how to fold the envelope. This piece of paper that I've used, or cardstock that I've used to cut the envelope, is not colored on both sides. All I'm doing is I'm taking a ruler and I'm just putting the edges to the corners and then folding. Really, folding against the ruler so that my edges are nice and straight. And I'm just going to repeat that on all 4 sides. So I'm just putting my ruler up to the corners and then using my ruler to make a nice straight fold. This is probably the simplest envelope. It's awesome. It's the perfect size. And when I created this, I thought to myself, I am never going to have to buy another 5x7 envelope, because look at how easily the card fits in there, and you just close it. And then I used a little bit of crafting tape to seal it shut and pushed it in, and voila. I mean, it's just so pretty. Let's take a look at the green now. This cardstock that I used for this envelope has color on both sides, and I just close it up and I'm done. I hope you like these designs as much as I loved creating them. I just really, really love them. They turned out so great. I'm so over the moon with them. Please like and follow my YouTube channel, and you can find the SVG files for this on my website at o'neillartworks.com.